So it may be inevitable at points in Scarlet and Violet that you find yourself a little bit underleveled. Like I did when I naively did the fire base as my first base. Though fortunately the Pokemon Master that I am, pulled it out the bag in the end, and it wasn't even close. But it certainly would have been much easier had I had some rapid, efficient XP grind to pull out before tackling it. Or indeed, if you have a new Pokemon that you want to catch up to your level of your main team in speedy fashion, well, I have got great news for you, because today I'm going to present to you the single fastest method for grinding up levels in Scarlet and Violet. And the best news is, you can do it literally from after the tutorial finishes before doing any of the progress on the map. Yeah, it's really that good. So before we actually get into that method, let me just blitz through a few general tips and tricks if you don't want to go all out with what I'm about to say later. You all want to be not ignoring your Terra Raid battles, the little crystal formations that you'll be walking past. Level 2 and upwards are worth just bobbing in and knocking out, because you will get a bunch of XP candy, which will give you the ability to power level a chosen Pokemon. And in terms of time to XP, well, there's very little in the game that is more efficient than the Terra Raids. The higher star ones, 6 and 7, with AI start to get a little bit, but until that point, any 2, 3, 4, or 5 you come across, hop in it, and you will find it well worth it. Talking of XP candies, if you want a little bit of a juice boost at the start of the game, well, you can immediately run over to this little area on the map, head down to this gap in the river, leap over it, which you can do without any unlocks on your Koraidon, and, well, if you continue on, you'll eventually make it to this beach, where you can find 3 medium XP candies, which is 9,000 XP, which will basically give you a level 24 or so Pokemon straight away, which is a nice little way to begin, at least if you want some initial power. Then we have sandwiches. Yes, indeed. You can collect and buy various ingredients, set yourself up a picnic, and craft a custom sandwich. Some of these will be XP power for a particular type. We'll get back to sandwiches later.
What the fuck is this?
What is that animation? And then finally, the lucky egg, which gives you a 50% boost to XP on the Pokemon that's holding it. You will simply get given this when you enter your 5th gym, so this one is definitely a little bit further down the line, but it is something to worth mention, as you will get a lot of use out of it from that 5th gym onwards, and so you're not wondering, I wonder where you acquire it this time around, and you're not scouring the environments, the hills and the deserts, finding that one little shiny Pokeball that happens to be a lucky egg. No, it will just come your way through natural progression, so don't worry about that, but of course do use it on the Pokemon you want to power level once you do get the egg. Alright, let's actually talk the method then. Now, in long time tradition, in many Pokemon games, the ball of juicy XP has always been Chansey and Blissey. So if we can get to and easily farm a high concentration of these two Pokemon, well, we're in business. And it just so happens that in Scarlet and Violet, business is good. So first and foremost, if you want to do this really instantly with a team that is fairly low level, because these Chansey and Blissey will be level 45 or so, and even if you had like level 70 Pokemon, farming through these level 45 Blisseys and Chanseys would still be the optimum XP, but if you want to do this with lower level Pokemon, I would recommend going to get the walking cheat code that is Knuckle Stack. You get this by grabbing a Knackly from around this Pokemon Center very near the Academy, getting it to level 24, and then it will evolve. And yes, you can get it to level 24 using those 3 medium XP candies that I told you about earlier. In any case, level 24, it will learn Salt Cure. This will annihilate everything in the game, no matter the level difference that is presented. It really is that good. It's also how you can beat all the Titans at level 24 and unlock all of the movement, and there is a guide for that on the channel too. In any case, this thing will beat everything through a combination of sturdy, so you need to get one that has sturdy, and said Salt Cure. So you use Salt Cure as your first move, and then you will get absolutely bodied by the enemy Pokemon that's 30 levels higher than you, but you can't die because of sturdy, and then you just spend every turn fully healing your Knuckle Stack, reactivating sturdy, while Salt Cure slowly and surely drains away the enemy. It really is quite silly. But in any case, the level 45 Chansey is not exactly the toughest opponent, so if you type match up well, you will probably be fine with a variety of choices. In any case, we have now got a fair journey on our hands, and you will unlock a lot of fast travel points as you make this journey. So we begin then at the west gate of the academy, and I'll be showing you this on the map because it is quite the run, but there is nothing that is an obstacle or anything finicky. It is quite literally just following paths for a long time, and no, as I said, you don't need any movement unlocks to actually make this happen. So, move out and head to the town with the bug gym. This is a place you can also buy lemonades if you need big heals for the strategy, but this is your first kind of stopping point. Then we're going to follow the road out of this town as it loops round up the mountain and head towards the Open Sky Titan. Past this Pokemon Center, we will veer right and cross this bridge, and then keep on going down until we get this Pokemon Center. Then head directly north into the desert, drop down the cliff, walk past the Quaking Earth Titan, and leave the desert here on this path. Head right all the way round, cross this first bridge, keep going, cross this second bridge, head up the hill, and eventually arrive in Medali. From Medali, you want to take the left path out of it, follow it all the way round, and then cross the river. Then head up the mountain, and you will eventually cross into the icy area. Then from here, you stick the path round, veer to the right, find yourself dropping down the mountain, grabbing this Poke Center, and then from here it's a simple journey up to where our goal is, which is this almost most northern shore of the entire map, and it is here that you will find Chanseys aplenty. But hey, let's not take a Chansey on it. Get yourself a picnic going and craft the default ham sandwich that you start with, and that will increase your encounter rate of normal type Pokemon, meaning that this usually somewhat rare Chansey Blissey is actually quite common, and now you are ready to do glorious battle with them endlessly, as they give your entire party thousands and thousands of experience every time you kill one, despite them being relatively low level and relatively easy to take down. If you are doing this at a low level like I am, their soft boiled might be annoying as they keep healing, but the power of Salt Cure is strong, and you will eventually take them down, and well, lo and behold, look at that experience. It is ridiculously silly awesome.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
In any case then, that's kind of it. Make this trek, do all the prep that you currently have available for wherever state you are in the game, get your lucky egg if you have it, get your sandwiches going if you have the ingredients, start farming all of the Chanseys. Occasionally you'll get a much rarer Blissey, which is even better, but more than anything, you are good to go. Yes, auto-battling is a thing, and just generally throughout the game you can keep doing it, but that will not really compete with the kind of experience that you can get specifically targeting this specific Pokemon in specifically this area. And with a Poke Center nearby, you can always fly back here whenever you need a little level boost and take down a handful of Chanseys. Oh, alright then guys, I hope you have found that most useful. This is our premium experience fast leveling guide, no matter where you are in the game, and well, happy Pokemoning. Like if you've enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more, consider supporting the future of the game on Patreon down below, and until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.